Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Heavy Arms Zero, aka Ford, aka Silver Lightning, who is in the Armored Gym. And he is on a team with Salty Walty and some other friends of Salty's, or at least one, that being Vizgurn. And yeah, Armored Gym is quite good. It is basically the Federation Dom, except a smaller target and with a shield. So, yeah, and it comes in a little cheaper at $250, I believe, which, this could be a $250 round. I'm not 100% sure. Everybody's certainly in stuff available at $250, so $250 or $300. We'll find out which one some people start dropping. But, yeah, I'm thinking $250 because there's nothing in here that is, like, blocked $300, so even though almost everything, if not everything in here is still available at that cost. So yeah, let's see, good shot there on whatever that was, and somebody finished it off. There's cannon fire coming across from, I think, okay, yeah, it's a gun cannon, might be the MPT, which, nope, it's a gun tank, which the MPT of that also starts at $250. And at least I think it does. It might be our 300 suit, but no, I think it comes in at 250. Brain is not here. But anyway, yeah, kind of bold of the enemy gun tank mass production to set up camp on the allied side of the map to do this. But okay, good shot there. Yeah, man, I think that must have been neutral and right. I'm not 100% sure. But sometimes, this is one of the suits I don't have a full knowledge of its melee pattern. I know it pretty much has the Dom's downswing, and I think most of it is Dom melee when you get down to it, but it's just one of those, one of those where I do not... Okay, well, now we know that the gun tank MPT comes in at 250, which you probably knew already. And that may be a kill. No, but really close. Grenades are still reloading, so... somebody else had that dead to rights, so... Yeah, like I was saying yesterday about, trying to peel off when something is covered by enough people. It's also just a good practice to get into to, not get stubborn and try and take the kill and just move on to the next thing if you've got, like, two other people or even one other person, like, covering something and waiting for its iframes to drop to kill it. Because, yeah, you may be able to get those points if you hang around and do that, or you could be moving on and weakening the next thing while your teammates mop up. It's, it is hard sometimes, especially, in my position where I'm trying to do this for, good YouTubery, to do, what is best for the team instead of what is best for your score. But it's something that on a good day I try and remember. On a bad day or on a day where I am desperately struggling to get something for the channel, not as much. But, that's kind of the human story, isn't it? I think most of us know what, the good thing and the right thing is to do, but it's like, can we get away with not doing it for a few minutes and just, relax? It's kind of how my life pans out a lot of times anyway. But everybody is different, so you probably have different relationships to what it is you're supposed to be doing than I do. But anyway, Heavy spawned back in. His team's 125 points behind, which is, yeah, half a kill. It's nothing. So it's, yeah, they're ahead now. And if somebody else on their team dies, they'll be behind again. And yeah, like, and so on and so forth for the next 4 minutes. But, gosh, okay, that was a good kill. I was like, gosh, I was just sitting here thinking, okay, so did I just, like, preclude the need for any further narration? But no, there's things to say, so, and even if there aren't, I'll say them anyway. But, yeah, brain is just bouncing all over, but it's been a decent day, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I think with the proliferation of hovering suits at 500 and above, I've finally gotten the hang of them. I'm still not great with them, but they don't feel as completely alien to me as the Doms did early in. If you watch my GBO1 videos or even my early 2 videos with, like, the Dom Trope and good rounds with those are really kind of hard for me to come by at that point because dealing with the momentum is kind of tough. It's one of those things where changing directions, like taking an opposite direction from whatever direction you're moving will kind of stop you and leave you an easy target for a second. So you kind of have to move in natural curves like a hovering mobile suit probably would. And the other thing, of course, is that the big thing I preach with these, because it has given me so much trouble over the years, is you have to not pull back on the stick for your downswing until you are absolutely ready to fire it, because otherwise you just kill your momentum and miss. And that was kind of the hardest thing about steering these mobile suits, that I think, for me, because just that timing was really difficult for me, and I tend to think of things too far in advance, which also means that I overcommit to a bad idea even when the plan obviously needs to change. So, it's just it's not just learning the controls. There's kind of a mindset that I feel like I've gotten better at over the years. I'm feeling a little bit good about how I play this today, because I did manage to get second place in my ranked match league and get the level 2 Do's custom. So I'm happy to have that, and I've gotten one quick round with Dois that will probably go up sometime soon, and I actually got my own Zezulu and got a pretty good underwater round with it. So yeah, there was a surprise guest. So yeah, I'm going to be posting that at some point in the future as well. I'm starting to get some stuff banked up, but I am probably going to stick with guest videos for a little while yet, just because, chaos, and the less I have to think about anything, the better. So 1736, that's a pretty good shot at 250. Also, just that's another thing that is a difference between the Armored Jim and the Dom, is that the Dom has the giant bazooka, which, double shot, rare. The giant bazooka does tend to do more damage. It also carries fewer shots and reloads, I think, a little slower than the hyper bazooka, but the Armored Jim just uses the standard Federation hyper bazooka that everything uses. So it's got a it's not as much damage, but it's a very familiar thing. If you I think that's kind of the Federation's strength. Technically, they have more interchangeability and fewer different models of mobile suits, because everything beyond the standard Jim is and maybe say the Jim Cannon is technically a retcon. But okay, yeah, Vizgrin got 2,700 in his Armored Jim. Heavy got 76,000 damage and good assists. And yeah, that is the round. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! But yeah, hope everybody at least got to play enough to get their Doises, which I think it's just pretty much anybody who entered got the level 1 as long as they played, so. It's an interesting machine. It has another shock weapon, kind of like the Dagdoll's leaders and the Power Jim Bulldog's grenade launcher, and also has pretty good Vulcans and its own unique beam bazooka, which is pretty close to the Peasant Dowages, but pretty solid all in all. Also, it has the Vish Donahue / GPO3 downswing, so yeah, it's got a fair amount going on. It's fun to use.